things that high value men do to attract what they want in their life in silence, and at the same time they live in harmony. Welcome on board. How is your new year? How have you been? What have you changed in your new year? Now, that was just as a by the way. The first thing, a high value man knows that a high value man is only found from moments to moments, and a high value man doesn't have a specific measurement internally. How do you label a high value man on your side, on your world? As Isaac, tell us the secret. How do you come up with the definition of I am a high value man because I can deliver this, I can do this? The fact is, a high value man cannot be consistent, for you are consistently evolving, and who you were yesterday is not who you will be tomorrow, because who you were yesterday, you are trying to do what? To modify the present by the past to the future. Now you are on the future, you are also modifying that present to another future by the past, and the present isn't consistent, always moving to the next one. So you are always moving, for your thought is always moving. You are there to experience anything, learning, working, involving, conversing, listening, walking, thinking. It's all evolving, modifying a concept to the future. So you can never be consistent. Like they say, a high value man must dress this way, he must look this way, he must have six-pack, he must communicate in a specific manner, he must listen in a specific way. No, I might decide to listen in a specific way right now, maybe because I have the time to listen, or I just want to pay attention to what they are conversing. Okay? Or maybe I need to get some information that will help me. That is how I perceive it. Right? But tomorrow, I don't have the time. Maybe it's not important to me. That is how I perceive it. It doesn't matter if it's important according to how you perceive reality. Does it mean that tomorrow now I am not high value? Because yesterday I listened, I am high value. Tomorrow I am listening in a different way. Or it just doesn't bother me. Does it mean that I am not high value? So there is no specific nature, no specific way, no specific form that you are supposed to act to be a high value man. When a man knows that he is a high value man, you are not going to conform to a specific system. You are choosing to have your own system. I must dress like this, to act like this, to come out as a high value man. Bullshit. You are conforming to a specific system. It doesn't equal to a high value man. Rather, it equals to high value men to specific people, because they have conformed to a specific system, but they are not high value men to themselves. A high value man knows that nothing on the physical world, again, nothing on the physical world will give you peace on the psychological world, because the psychological world needs to be empty. For example, I said, let me hope I will find that clip, or maybe I won't, that everything that exists on the physical world, it's not on a foundation of physical, but it is on a foundation of what? Energy. And it will come out in a way or in a form you will want to experiment it. She looks this sexy because she is figure 8, right? And you really admire her. And it is truth, you really admire her because she is figure 8. But it is only true because you believed it. And you believed it through your belief system and how you were raised. But it has no place in the psychological world. It's nothing. She is also an event in herself. She behaves in a form of an event through energy. She acts, reacts, responds, interacts, laughs through energy. And it's all a wave that is evolving, an event that is happening, but it's totally nothing, yet it's something. And then someone said, I think he is Alfonso, said, but attractive women aren't just energy. You say that attractive women are a figure 8 because I am perceiving them as attractive. That is why they are attractive. But it is, sorry about that. Rather, it's proven that figure 8 women, they are what? They are fertile. How does fertility has something to do with attractiveness? Again, they are fertile in the past. For the present and the future, figure 8 doesn't equal to fertility. They have been modified. That is a fact. I can put myself in the same situation to give a perception that I have the same advantage and I am fertile to get something in return. Alfonso tried to... That is the truth, but it's just an energy inside her because I am figure 8 and it portrays some truth that actually I am figure 8. It doesn't equal to the fact. Again, I look figure 8. I am attractive, right? Because there is a fact that a figure 8 lady equals to a fertility woman. This figure 8 physically that you see me doesn't equal to the fact that scientists came up with. The figure 8 at this very moment, maybe it's modified. A high value man knows that anything that exists on the physical world, it's not on a foundation of physical, rather it is on a foundation of energy. So we are all everything that exists in a form of energy, and it has nothing to do with the measurement that we try to use on someone. So when you say she is attractive, you are measuring her internally on her physical world. He knows that being angry has to happen. It is a frequency that exists, but it doesn't justify why you must act in a specific way. It has nothing to do with who you are, but the energy that exists in you, and that is how the universe operates. Scientists say that when you are angry continuously and you hold it for 17 seconds, that 17 seconds, it attracts other negative thoughts for 68 seconds. Because at that very moment, you are in a negative frequency, in a negative energy, so your thought is negative. It will automatically attract other negative thoughts. And when it attracts the negative thoughts for 68 seconds, you automatically move from a higher frequency to a lower frequency, and the lower frequency is the frustrations, disappointments, and sadness. 68 seconds, it's 1 minute and 8 seconds, right? How many seconds make a... Oh, short. Just a minute. Make a minute. Hey, a lot is going on. If I can't remember how many... I thought 60 seconds equals to 1 minute, but I'm not sure. Let me just confirm. Yeah. Yeah. 60 seconds equals to 1 minute. Here's the one thing. When you are a high value man, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't be angry. But knowing that allows you to always be ahead of what? Of the physical world. Why? When negative things happen, you are aware that that is the law of the universe. Allows you not to react when something negative happens, when you are in a negative frequency. Rather, you understand it's the law of the universe, so you just need to know how to go about it, or you don't go about it, or you just experience it. It's what is, because I am in this frequency. I'm laughing, I'm excited. It doesn't equal to I have a positive frequency, but there is a higher chance that that is the side effect of the frequency that I am in. I might be happy, but deep down, I feel shame. So the frequency that I am operating on, it is a frequency of low vibration. My outward representation of happiness, jovial, maybe it allows me to deal with the negative vibration. It will still attract the negative vibration even when outwardly I am excited. Understanding that will allow you not to get frustrated. The other day, I woke up when I was feeling sick, nausea and all that. But I told myself, another day, another feeling, It's just how the world operates. I decided to go get some lunch. In the hotel, this guy tells me what? You only paid for this amount of money, but it was this amount of money, so you have to pay more. I'm like, but I paid on the counter and they gave me change. So how is it my fault and how am I supposed to remember? Make it make sense. Then I asked them, I just need some clarification. Remember, I was on a low frequency because I wasn't feeling well. That is just what exists. And the frequency that I am in, it has an effect on the frequency that I am attracting. And that is the universe. It's just what is. Then after trying to consult, I just need some clarification before I pay for the extra $1. The lady on the counter said, no, you're not the lady. It's because you always wear a mask. So we can't know if you are the one. No, you're not the lady. I'm like, come on. Even the last time you told me the same shit. I meet with some men. I was wearing a t-shirt that had some words. Right? And they were trying to hype me up, reading the words on my t-shirt. I wasn't really paying attention to that because I'm unwell. I don't want to use more energy in some shit. So I'm just trying to buy something here. They're trying to hype me up. And then the other guy shouts, he is reading words on your t-shirt and you're pretending as if you're not hearing him. Okay, I'm like, okay. He is reading the words on my t-shirt, okay. How am I supposed to respond to him reading the words on my t-shirt? How am I supposed to respond to that? I told the other guy, no, my mind was somewhere else. So I wasn't really paying attention to this guy. Okay? That guy got pissed. And then he slowly started insulting me. And then she asked, why aren't you reacting? Okay, react to what? These men were hyping you, now they are insulting you, and you're not even reacting. I'm like, okay, what am I supposed to, how am I supposed to, okay, react to what exactly? There's nothing to react to. And then she told me, you're weird. I told her, maybe I am, actually. Maybe I am weird. Upon leaving, she said, that lady is just weird. And that is the law of the universe. I don't want to use more energy trying to respond, listen, react. I don't have that energy to waste. I mean, if what you say makes you happy, then you do you, right? And then passing again, I meet with other men on the restaurant. They were having lunch. So one of the men started shouting at me among the 20 men. Come here, baby girl. I want to buy you lunch. He's shouting and every other man is paying attention to me and I am the center of attraction. Like, come on, not this again. Being in a low frequency. That when you are a high value man, you don't let the outside world control you because you are in a low frequency. Rather, you just accept it as the what is, and the law of the universe is doing its work. It is your duty not to label it nor analyze it. It's just what exists, and it must exist, for the law of polarity operates on that. They acted in a certain way. I must keep quiet because I am high value. No. When you tell yourself that they are acting this way, let me keep quiet, then you are in a specific system. But there's nothing to keep quiet to. That is a fact. Those are just events that are happening, and they are there to happen because there is nothing to respond to. What exists in the real world is just all energy, and we are always consistently experiencing energies that we choose to experience. The law of the universe will do its work, but we choose to experience the universe you want to experience. That is a fact. Are you a new member? Welcome on board. Remember, a high value man cannot be measured specifically, in a specific way, or in a specific form, because it's all energy in you. And when someone measures you, they are trying to figure you in a specific measurement so that you can be in a specific system to deliver what they perceive as high value and not what you perceive as high value, and not on your system. And it's all a game so that you can follow a specific system. Follow a specific system if it's the system you are choosing to experience, and not a system you follow to get a specific result in return.